That's all I got.
Okay, perfect.
Schmanchy.
All right, get out of here.
Okay.
Sup? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys have not been here yet, my name is Holly, and today we are actually going to create a makeup look with all of the new makeup that I got for Christmas. But to make it a little more interesting, for every product that I put on my face, I'm gonna share Snapchat memories from the year of 2019. I'm gonna pick out some highlights from each month of the year, and that's gonna make it a little bit more interesting. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, I got this Starcourt Mall shirt today at a mall in Chicago. So I'm going to try and match my makeup look to this shirt. You'll see why in a second. But anyway, the first product, this isn't new. I typically use this often, but it's the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. It's a pore eraser, but it's just to help your makeup stay on the whole day. I just take about this much. You don't need a lot. And I just do this. And then I put it on typically on my forehead and my cheeks. Okay, so that was the first product I put on, and oh, cool. Okay, so this is my first Snapchat memory. It's actually from the first of this year, and it's me, Danny, and our friend Dom doing face masks. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the pictures here for you guys to see. All right, moving on to the next product. This one is new. I got this a few days ago. Just so everyone knows, not all of these products were gifts. I got a palette from Danny, and that was the only gift. Everything else that I am showing you today, I personally shopped for myself. So anyway, the next product that I'm using, I got a new foundation because I didn't really like the one that I was using beforehand. So I got the Maybelline Fit Me. I am shade 115. So I just do a little, I do about that much, and then I take my damp beauty blender and I go in on that, and then I just dab away. I came here last year for New Year's around that time, and it's crazy to think that I'm already back. Like, I've been through so much this year and I've done so many cool things that, like, it's just crazy to think that that it's over. Like, it's like, where did it all go? I also, you probably have noticed already, but I got a ring light for Christmas. I'm really excited about it. I think this looks awesome already. All right. Cool. Let's find another memory. This picture is the first time Danny saw me in Atlanta when I was doing my internship. He came in for Valentine's Day weekend, and if you're from Atlanta, you know what Taco Mac is. To die for. We got carry out Taco Mac, and I think we were watching Big Mouth because I think the Valentine's Day special of Big Mouth was out. Oh yeah, and then we saw Bert Kreischer that weekend. I bought us Bert Kreischer tickets. If you have not seen Bert Kreischer on Netflix, he's super funny, and he was so funny live. I mean, we could not stop laughing. We were dying the whole time. It was so funny. So it was fun. It was so fun. Moving on to the next product. So usually I use Tarte Shape Tape, right? It's like one of the most popular concealers, but when I went into Ulta this time, I couldn't find the Shape Tape, and they had this instead. It's called Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I am 13N Fair Light Neutral. Cute little applicator, but the applicator itself is like thinner. All right. Put this baby on. Oh, I should probably tell you guys how much everything is. Okay, just to start off, because the Fit Me foundation's the first thing I looked up. I got it at Ulta, so it was $7.99, which isn't like too bad, but apparently if you get it at Walmart, it's $5.34, and at Target, it's $4.19. So maybe I could have gotten it somewhere else, but I was already at Ulta, so I wasn't gonna like go somewhere else to get it. This Baby Skin Primer is $3.69 at Target. If you go to Ulta, it's $6.99 for this bottle. I don't use this as much as I should, probably. I've had this for probably 8 months maybe, and it's not even close to being gone, so pretty good price. And then this baby, I believe, is $26. All right. I literally just do this much on each eye. I don't want to show what I'm using a mirror on yet because it's part of my products that I got. Okay, this should be good. I usually only do like my forehead, because I'm really self-conscious about my forehead lines. I don't know why. And then pimples up here, and then under eye circles. And then I had like a not a beauty mark, but like I had a scar from a pimple there, and I usually have some scarring down here from pimples, so I just like to cover that up. And then again, I use a damp beauty blender, but I use a smaller one for concealer. I just like to. I do that, and it's pretty good coverage. Like, I like it a lot. I'm not mad at it. It's definitely a different texture than the Shape Tape concealer. You know, it's the same price pretty much, and like it is a taller bottle, but it's thinner, so I want to say it's the same amount of product. Cover up those pimples. Okay, now for March. Okay, so I have two for March. The first being our St. Patrick's Day celebration. I'm just gonna show a picture of me and some of my college girlfriends here. Yeah, if you don't go to South Carolina, or you didn't go to South Carolina for school, you don't know how fun St. Patrick's Day weekend is in Columbia. They take downtown and they cut off all the streets within like a mile radius. It's just literally all open space, and like people can graze around and drink beer, and there's lots of music, and it's super fun. And then probably my second memory, oh my god, I saw Kelly Clarkson live. That was wild. So my internship with the arena, they had me work show nights. I could stay for as long as I wanted to, and with Kelly Clarkson, I got to sit in like the club level, and just watching her perform Since You've Been Gone, I cried. Like, I had literal tears running down my face. She was amazing live. Okay, this product is also not new. I've been using this for a minute. It is the Shape Tape setting powder from Tarte. It retails for $34, which isn't too bad, because again, this has been lasting me a while. It's just like a simple setting powder. I'm pretty sure you can get different shades in this, although it does not say what shade it is. Maybe it's just translucent. I don't know. It does have some color to it. I shaped this little, it doesn't have a stem. I use Eco Tools brushes, if you're wondering. They're very cheap, and they are made from recyclable material, which I like. Okay, and the memory for April. Oh my gosh, so Game of Thrones was on its way out. I mean, that was the last season of Game of Thrones. I don't want to give anything away. If you haven't seen it yet, get on it. You're very late. I know I was late to the game, but like, the show's over now. Get on it. This specific Snapchat memory, I had Game of Thrones Oreos, and I had wine, and I was watching episode 3, which was the Battle of Winterfell. I'm upset that show's over. I'm really upset, but you know, you can always watch it again. What should I do next? I think I'm ready to do eyes. On to my gift from Danny. My last makeup video that I made, I did a review. I guess I made looks from this guy, and Danny actually went out of his way to get me the mini version. I have a complete, well, not a complete set, but I have the 2 palettes now. You know, I already did swatches, and I already did a look with it. If you haven't seen it yet, this is what it looks like. Very pretty, and because of the blue in the Starcourt ball, I'm going to try and match a look to this. Okay, so this mini controversy palette on Jeffree Star Cosmetics retails for $28. Then of course you need to pay for shipping, so it's around $35, $36, $37. So I'm really liking this simulation color, so I'm gonna dip into that, and then we are going to go into the crease of the eye. I'm a big fan of like building color up, because it can be too much at once, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna, oh yeah, that's very blue. My camera cut off for some reason. I think it was too long of a clip. I'm gonna still take this blue and go in with it. Blend it out. All right. Yeah, we're very blue today. I'm blue. I just realized it's like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm putting blue eyeshadow on my face. The show must go on. That looks crazy. I'm gonna give you guys another Snapchat memory because there's enough colors that I want to do in here to do that. So Snapchat memory for April is, oh, I'm sorry, Snapchat memory for May. May, I actually graduated from college. So here's some pictures of me and my college friends graduating. It was such a great ceremony. It was such a good day. My family came up. We had brunch before the ceremony and it was really nice. And then Mother's Day was actually the next day. And we also had brunch at another place and we, you know, had bottomless mimosas and we exchanged gifts and it's a very wholesome weekend. Also in May, me, my friend Isaac, a mutual friend of ours, Emma, and a friend from Isaac's high school, we all went to a festival called Wine in the Woods. I'm gonna put some pictures here. Basically, Wine in the Woods is like a wine tasting festival in Columbia, Maryland. If you don't know what that is, you should check it out because we only paid like $20 to get a wine sample glass, and then we had unlimited wine tasting all day, and there was music. They had so many food vendors there. It was so good. Okay, on to the next color so I don't look like a clown anymore. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take this purple color, Controversy. I'm putting a lot of colors in this, as you can probably see. We're gonna see if it works out. I don't know. And we're actually gonna put it right here. I'm just gonna dab it in there. I'm only doing the outer lid for this purple. Yeah, not bad. All right, Snapchat memory for June. So I actually worked Firefly. This is the only Snapchat memory picture that I have, but I'll post another one from my Instagram. I worked Firefly Music Festival, which if you don't know where that is, it's in Dover, Delaware. Basically, I worked security for the EDM and rap stage the whole weekend, and it was super tiring, but I got to meet a lot of people. I worked like 16-hour days. I lived off of Panera turkey sandwiches and Red Bull. This last color that I'm gonna put on my lid here is called My Boyfriend's Purse. And it's kind of like a shimmery gold champagne. I would say it's more champagne color, but just to like calm these colors down, I'm just gonna put this champagne-y color in my lid like this. I mean, I'm no makeup guru, but I try to be. Oh, I got them in my eye. I'm actually gonna put one more color down, and I'm not gonna pause for a Snapchat memory for right now. I think I'm actually gonna put the pink in too. I'm gonna put Exposed like on the lower lash line, like out here. I realized there's no like flattering way to do this. It just hurts. Perfect. So that's it for mini controversy for right now. We're gonna do a Snapchat memory for July. Two big things in July. So the first one, Stranger Things 3 came out, and that was me after. And then the second thing that happened is my family and I went on an ABC cruise. Basically what that means is we went to Aruba, Bonaire, and Caraco. It was my second cruise that I had been on in my life, and like, it was just so fun. You are like forced to turn your phone off for a week and just have fun and dance and get sunburned. The boat was huge. Like, it had its own pizza place and its own like shopping outlets, and it was just wild. If you haven't seen my cruise vlog, I did make one. You know what, I'm gonna put the link in the description below if you guys want to see it. All right, let's move on to the rest of my eyes. I'm actually gonna put on eyeliner next. This is the NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker. Here we go. NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker. So at Ulta, it retails for $9.50, so it's not too bad. It has not dried out on me yet. I've had it for about 2-3 months maybe. At Target, it is $6.99. I'm gonna have to use a mirror for this, so please hold. Okay, so I just finished my eyeliner and we're gonna do another memory. Oh my god, I'm gonna try and narrow it down to 2. So let's see. So in August, I started my temp position with Campus Movie Fest. Basically, what Campus Movie Fest does is they go around to about 50, 60 colleges and universities around the country, and they put on a film festival for 1 week. You have 1 week to make a 5-minute or less short film about anything that you want, and we strictly go to colleges and universities. It is a student film festival. They actually pay our company to come out and put the festival on for the university. Therefore, we have them rent out all of the equipment that they need from our company to make their movie, and it's completely free. If you want to know more about it, go visit their website. Really awesome company. I started my term with them for the semester, and we were training in Atlanta, and then right afterwards we were traveling out west because I got put on the West Coast tour. We went so many places on our road trip. I'm just gonna give you the rundown because there's just so much. So we stopped in Colorado first, and we saw the Red Rocks Amphitheater, and then after that we were in Salt Lake City, Utah, where we actually stayed in a Stranger Things themed Airbnb, and then we went to the ski resort, and we, you know, basically just drank and people watched, and I actually did a mountain coaster that was really cool. We also saw the Salt Flats in Utah, which was really awesome, and we went camping in Lake Tahoe. So this was after we got into San Francisco, and this was our first like couple of weekends in San Francisco. I actually touched the Pacific Ocean for the first time. So that was a pretty big moment for me. So yeah, that was August in a nutshell for you. The next product I'm using, again, an old product, something that I've used for years and that has never failed me. It's actually Maybelline Great Lash. My mom uses this mascara. I use this mascara, my sister uses it. We live and breathe by this stuff. At Ulta Beauty, this retails for $6.99, and if you want to get it at Target, it is supposedly $4.79. And I always use a lash curler before I put mascara on my eyelashes. Let me use the mirror again. I hate when that happens. Okay, just going to pretend you didn't see that. And we have another memory. My coworker and I were stopping to get gas from a college we just had an event for, and we actually stumbled upon the Apple headquarters on accident. Yeah, it was awesome, to say the least. They had like a welcome center, and basically they had employees like on the roof of the welcome center being paid to just take pictures of people, and it was, I'll just show you. And then they had like just all of the newest Apple products you could buy. They were all there. You got to learn all about like their steps that they're taking to like keep everything fresh and new, and like, I don't know, I just never thought that I would accidentally stumble upon that in my life. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, moving on to the next product. I think I'm gonna do bronzer first, which in that case, it's an older product that not older, just like something that I've always used. It's actually the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I have the mini one. As you can see, I use it a lot, and it retails for $30. However, this has lasted me a long time. You don't need much product to go a long way. If you haven't heard of the 3 rule, you put bronzer under here. This is strictly for just contouring. You put bronzer there, right here in your cheeks, and then you actually put it up here, like near the temple of your head. It's like here, here, and here, so it like makes a 3. So that's where you're supposed to put bronzer, apparently. So that's what I follow. You know, you guys can have your own methods for contouring. Like, I'm not here to tell you like what's right and what's wrong, because everybody has different methods, but this is just what I was taught through dancing growing up and just some of the YouTubers I watch. They didn't always have shades of this, like it was all one shade, which I thought was kind of weird, but they have different shades of bronzer now, which I think is awesome. Okay, October Snapchat memory. Cute. Okay, I have some. So this is a little backstory. Basically, after my mom graduated college, my dad wanted to take her on like a celebratory trip. So they actually flew out to California and started in San Francisco, and then drove down Highway 1 till they got to, I think, Los Angeles or San Diego, one of the two. along the drive down Highway 1, they stopped to have lunch at like this, I think they said it was exit 16. I really don't know. I drove down Highway 1. I took a day. I asked to take the company car and I just drove down Highway 1 to see where this exit was that my parents were talking about, where they had lunch, supposedly on a beach cliff, because that's where my dad proposed to my mom. So they were telling me what exit they got off on, and I spent the whole day trying to find it. I got down to, I think, like Big Sur or something. I drove for like 2 hours straight down Highway 1 and I could not find this exit that they were talking about, but I eventually just stopped at a beach cliff and like watched the sunset, because I was like, you know, they've probably changed the name of the beach by now, so I just, you know, laid a blanket out and I actually ate dinner. Those were some pictures from it. It looks really cool. Also in October, we went to see Alcatraz, which was amazing. I also have a video on that if you want to see it. It's all about Alcatraz and like the history of it and what I saw while I was there. God, I can't get over that. One of the coolest things I had ever seen in my life. Moving on. Okay, this is a new product. It is the Dandelion Blush by Benefit. Just for size comparison, this is the normal sized dish, I guess, and then this is the mini size dish. Oh, you know what? This probably doesn't retail for $30. I just thought about that. It's probably like 20, I don't want to give the wrong price, but this was definitely $30 because I paid for this recently, so I know, but like this is $30. This is probably like 20, I want to say. Like it's probably not too much cheaper, but just a little bit cheaper. And then it's in this shade. There was Dandelion. There was like one other type of blush that you could get that my sister got that has like gold flakes in the middle. I just didn't want that one, so I'm using a fluffy brush. And I just smile and I put it on the apples of my cheeks. Apparently, and tell me if I'm wrong, there's like a trend going around that you not only put blush on your cheeks, but you just put it over your whole like nose. I don't know if I like it or not. Some girls that do it, they look pretty. Like they look really pretty with like the rosy effect. But some people, like, it's like a little too much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the shade of the blush that they're using. Yeah, this shade's pretty cute. It's like not too overbearing, which I like. Okay, so in November, we were in Chapel Hill, North Carolina for our last school with Campus Movie Fest, and I dyed my hair pink. So here's a picture of that. Obviously it's not pink anymore. Basically, I went to Sally's with my coworker and we both got Arctic Fox dye. I got a $10 bottle of Arctic Fox. The color was called Violet Dream and it literally had purple on like the bottle. And it just came out hot pink, and I had hot pink hair for about a month. And there's still some of it trying to wash out like on the tips of my hair, but it's like, I'm like Anna from Frozen. Like it's just like one streak of hair. But it was cool for the time being. My mom, I think, had a heart attack. I also ended my internship with CMF in November. My contract was up before Thanksgiving, so that was like my last hurrah with them. All right, and for the last product, I didn't know Tarte had a new line, I guess, but it's called Sugar Rush, and they have this Fresh and Frosted highlighter palette. It comes with 3 different colors. There's like a champagne-y highlighter color, there's a gold highlighter color, and then there's like a pink highlighter color, and this retailed for $20. That's not bad for 3 highlighters. I'm just gonna sample this gold one. Like, insert Jeffree Star. Oh, she blinding here. Like, the hell? Like, dang. Take this. I'm probably gonna do the blushy color because I'm feeling fancy. I'm gonna put it here. Oh, she's shiny. Oh, yes. Yes. Like, dude. Again, Fresh and Frosted Sugar Rush by Tarte. 20 bucks. Insane. All right, and for December, oh, there's quite a bunch. Well, I had a few in the past couple of days. Let's see, we have, oh, this is a fun and different one. So my friend Brittany from high school, from middle school and high school. We've known each other for a while. She actually is a recording artist and she's really, really awesome. If you want to go follow her on Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, all of her socials, I will put them in the link below. Sorry, I will put them in the description below. Obviously, we both grew up in Maryland. We went to school there, whatever. Her friend, Brooks Berry, who is also another recording artist, nicest guy, super awesome music. Like, both of them are extremely talented. Brittany invited me to go to Brooks Berry's EP release party, and I was like, I've never been to an EP release party before. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to go. So he had like a room rented out in a church, and he played with a band, and it was so cool. Such a cool experience. I met some of his family and his friends. So beforehand, Brittany had to finish recording a song that she's about to put out. It comes out January 10th if you're interested. And I was there for the recording. So there's pictures of her, and then like Brooks Berry's EP release party. I'll put some up there too. There'll just be a slew of them right there. And now I'm in Chicago for the remainder of the year. This probably will not be finished until 2020. That was really cool looking back on my memories. I didn't realize how much cool stuff I did. It was cool. 2019 was like crazy now that I look back on it. I lived in 3 different states. I had 2 different like internships, temp gigs, whatever you want to call it. I graduated college, and I completed like one of my New Year's resolutions for this past year, which was doing YouTube more frequently. You know, I don't regret it. Obviously, I'm not big at all on like this platform. It just reminded me how much I liked creating things and making things and putting them out for people to see and enjoy and be entertained. I don't know. It just makes me feel good. But yeah, I hope this video is interesting for you guys. I hope that you go out and buy some of these amazing products. I could vouch for all of these all day long. Like these 3 specifically are probably my favorite new products. I hope your 2019 was good, and if it wasn't, I hope 2020 is so much better for you guys. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to me if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.